I think that's a pure and simple answer, the staff. The staff are impassioned.
Everyone, from someone that's come in on day one, week one, from somebody that's been here like myself for 12 years, I've got something to offer.
And you do feel valued. I feel valued.
Good staff teams. I think there's a massive amount of time spent so that the teams can bond. They're allowed that team meeting time where a lot of people aren't. They don't even know what a team meeting's all about.
I think we've got a very transparent hierarchy, and all the managers know all the staff, and all the staff know all the directors, and all the directors know all the children.
They know all staff names, they know kids' names, and they're there. If you have a question, ask them. Ask them a question, and your answer will be there.
Everybody's worked up from the bottom, and they work to the position, they deserve the positions. Emphasis
on training here is absolutely unbelievable, fantastic training.
Like myself, I come in to do this job when I was 21. I've done my level 3, my level 4. I then had an interest in doing my assessor's qualification, which they've put me on. I'm doing my level 3 teaching assistants MVQ. They also put me on a petals course, which is a basic MVQ course. And the training's there if as a staff member you see an opportunity and something you've got an interest in. That's something you can take to your manager, and then that will be passed on, and wherever possible they will do the best to put you on that.
By doing what they say they do. I think there's a lot of places that say we're going to do this for you, we're going to do that for you, and don't put it into practice. I think Dove do put exactly what they want into practice.
You know, they tell it how it is, they direct people, they tell people what needs to be done.
I felt as though I've got something to contribute on day one, week one, and I still feel as though I've got something to contribute 12 years down the line. So I think that's kind of why we've achieved the IIP award gold standard, because I think the staff articulate that and they realise that.
They're willing to put absolutely everything into a young person, no matter what their interest is, they'll go the extra mile. We had a young person who had an interest in a jazz band up in Hartlepool, and we live in Wakefield, and we took that young person up to Hartlepool twice a week. So I mean, it was like straight from school, and it ran a weekend as well. So they'll do anything for young people if it gives them them opportunities.
So far, I cannot fault the company at all. Even when you're sat in the office on your own, there's always someone at the end of the telephone. There's always someone there to ask the question to. You're never left alone. Even when you can be sat alone, you know that you've got the full team behind you.
They know where they want to go, they know where they want to be as a professional company, and they're just fantastic to work for.
Ultimately, they've got a good understanding of these youngsters' circumstances, which is good, because a lot of society hasn't, unfortunately.
It has never been an heads on beds company. For example, if I have to take a referral, I'll be looking at the referral and making sure that'll work with young person I've already got. Never no pressure to fill beds.
I've been to other places to follow up referrals of youngsters, and I don't know, I feel as though a lot of homes, there's a divide between the staff population and the kids, whereas that's certainly not kind of what happens at Dove.
I've been to meetings and I've spoke to other caregivers, and it seems so formal and rigid, but Dove, it's not like that. You're allowed to voice what you feel, and it's not as rigid as what others are, and I think that goes a long way.
They do put in for the kids. Rather than it being a business, it is for the kids, and everything's individualised for the youngsters.
I have worked with other people that have worked in other care homes, different companies, and they just can't be beaten.
Yes, we're transparent in what we do. Yes, we've got requirements at Ofsted, but that to me doesn't interfere with ensuring that relationships can be nurtured and developed for benefit of youngsters.
When I go to different places to represent the company, no one has things in place like us. We're miles ahead.